Hi and welcome to FTTV, and today we're learning about learning things. It's great learning new things, and you can learn something new every day. Maybe you're learning how to make something, maybe you're learning how to write something, or maybe you're learning how to play a new game in a team. I spoke to my friend Denise and I said to her, I want to learn something new and different today, something completely new and different. And she said she could teach me how to walk through a piece of paper. I thought, wow, I'm going to have a go at that. So I've got my piece of paper and I thought I'd start by putting my finger through the middle. There we go. That's part of me through. Okay. And then I thought maybe I could put my foot through. So that's not going to work. No. Maybe I should start with my head. Yeah, start with my head. Here we go. Ah! Well, sort of, but not quite the way I thought it was going to work. Maybe I need to go back and speak to Denise and ask her how to do this. While I'm doing that, why don't you listen to the story, which is all about how Jesus was teaching and learning.
Once a year, Jesus and his parents went to Jerusalem for the Passover festival. Jesus was now 12 years old, and this would be the 12th time he would attend. But this year was a little bit different. When the festival was over, Jesus' parents headed home, but Jesus decided to stay in Jerusalem. However, his parents didn't know this. They thought that he was with the group, as he always was when they visited. But when they realised that Jesus wasn't with them, they started looking for him amongst all their friends. Time had gone by, and Mary and Joseph still did not find him. So they went back to Jerusalem to look for him again. It had been over 72 hours, and they'd searched everywhere. They decided to head back to the temple. They looked inside, and there, sitting with the Jewish teachers, listening to them and asking questions, was their son Jesus. The Jewish teachers were impressed with Jesus' knowledge and facts. His parents were so surprised to see him. "Son, your father and I have been so worried. We have been trying to find you." Jesus answered them, "Why did you have to look for me? Did you not know that I would have to be in my Father's house?" Mary and Joseph didn't understand Jesus' answer. Jesus and his family went back to Nazareth, where he was good and obeyed them. His mother and father loved him very much, and they watched him grow in body and in wisdom. He was liked by people for who he was, and God was pleased with him.
Well, I hope you liked the story. Did you learn anything new? I did. I learned that Jesus was teaching people even when he was just a small boy. Anyway, I spoke to Denise about the paper thing, and she showed me how to do it. It's dead easy. You need a pair of scissors. So here we go. Let's see how it looks. Oh, look at that. I can go all the way through the paper. And I can step through the paper. Ta-da! You see, the good thing about learning is that we can learn from our friends and family if we watch and listen to them and learn all the things that they can teach us. The best thing about learning is that it's great fun and we can achieve new things. As it said in the story, Jesus grew in body and wisdom, and people liked him for it. More than that, God liked him for it. I like learning about God, and the more we learn about God, the more we learn about the kind of person he wants us to be. And if we learn about God, it helps us learn about trying to be that better person as much as we can possibly be. Have a think now about something you could learn. Is there someone in your life who can teach you? Make a promise to yourself and see if you can try to learn something new this week. You know, we don't just learn things in school, you carry on learning even when you leave school. I left school years ago and I'm still learning now. But when we're at school, our teachers teach us so much every single day. So we should thank God for our teachers and all that they do for us. We're going to do that right now in the prayer. If you agree with our prayer, don't forget you can join in with the big Amen at the end. So dear God, thank you for our teachers and thank you for everything you teach us every single day. Amen. Fantastic. Now I bet you were thinking I've forgotten about the mystery box. Well, I haven't. It's still here. The curtain's down, so we'll see what's inside, shall we? Let's have a look. Ah, look at that. It's my cooking apron. Because I'm going to go now and learn how to cook. See you later.